game not review because the game is dead. Literally dead. Everyone was telling me, I keep getting told, oh guys, it's not dead. They're going to still be doing it. You're going to update. It's going to be great. There's going to be lots of players. Everything's going to be great. My heart aches. It does. It hurts. But it doesn't ache as much as my brain from hearing the shit that people say. And it's not, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, it's Blacklight Retribution's finally shutting down on PC because PS4, which I didn't know, is peer-to-peer. Definitely a great idea. Peer-to-peer always works perfectly. But really, they finally made a post that's saying they're shutting down the PC servers permanently. They're not doing any more updates. The balance update that people work months on that I had no expectations coming out. Guess what, guys? It's canceled. How could anyone have seen that one coming? And everyone's all sad and everything, and I'm honestly happy. And there's a reason why I'm happy, and that's because, one, the game has been in a terrible suffering state for a long time, for years, and it was about time that they put it out of its misery. And it's just, it was time. It was just time. It needed to happen. And second, there's probably greater things, hopefully, in the future for Blacklight because of this. Hopefully they shut this down and realize we're going to continue our IP in the future, or, you know, continue the series and whatever in the future. Maybe some other developer will pick it up. Who knows? I have zero hope for anything, but it happens, you know, hopefully it'll happen. So I'm going to read you their little post on Reddit. You can find it. It's probably going to be at the top of the Blacklight subreddit. As if that really means anything, considering it's has like 70 upvotes right now. But it says, all good things must come to an end. Agents, all good things. I literally can't read. Like, I don't know how to read. Like, I don't know what this says. All good things must come to an end, and so it is with Blacklight Retribution. Thank you for so much for your loyal support and love over the years, from the initial PC closed beta in November 2011 to today. It has been a great 7+ years. Not really. I hate to bring it to you. Hasn't really been a great. Maybe for you guys making some nice cash, but not for us. The joy that we got out of Blacklight Retribution is a testament to you, the fans. Your loyalty, dedication, support, and ultimate willingness to try our fun, quirky FPS. Why is this happening? Reality's Hardsuit Labs has been engaged for some time in some very interesting projects require the full focus of development teams and leadership. The studio capacity and resources are and have been entirely engaged with these projects and will be for the foreseeable future. As such, we officially will no longer be patching, updating, or doing technical support for Blacklight Retribution. Account migration will officially be shut down as of today, as will the official support site. Good job. Starting today, all items in the PC store will be made free, and we hope that you continue to enjoy the game and items up until the PC servers are shut down on March 11th, 2019. That's important, because March 11th is the last day you could play on PC. They said they will not be doing... to interject, they said they will not be doing any peer-to-peer on the PC, as that would require them to change the core framework of the PC version. The PS4 version of Blacklight will continue to operate as is, since there are no game servers being hosted for it, because it's peer-to-peer. We welcome your feedback, comments, questions, and memories on our social media at Play Blacklight or Hardsuit Labs, our Reddit community here, and the BLR Discord channel. As a studio, Blacklight Retribution will always have a special place in our hearts, one that is largely due to our amazing community, so thank you all for Blacklight Retribution fans out there. Hardsuit Labs. So there's a thing here, and that's because they make it out as if this game was like this magical thing forever. And for a long time it was, my first real FPS game, and the only one I played every single day for probably 1,000, 2,000 hours maybe with all my friends. And I had some great memories with it. And then once they started to stop updating the PC version. So I don't remember when that was. It's been such a long time, but they just went to PS4, stopped doing the PC updates, and then they went to the parity. And once parity hit, I stopped playing a little bit before parity, but then once parity hit, I just realized there was no hope. And then I got back into it recently to make all those videos. And I actually uninstalled the game about 2 or so weeks ago, because I just couldn't stand the terrible balance. And a lot of people give Hardsuit Labs a bunch of credit for what they've done with the game, but it's just, I can't look at the game in its current state and think that they made right decisions at all to make the assault rifle a parity weapon while the rest had these ridiculous recoils and were actually somewhat difficult to use. How the recoil worked, all these bugs in the game, how they couldn't get elevators, where there were so many things, removing features, removing game modes. 2 game modes got removed, like 4 or 5 maps got removed. Everyone's like sucking on their dick. Oh, you just so good. It's really, to me, no. You didn't do great. There are so many things that went wrong and that they made horrible decisions on, and I can't imagine how anyone in their right mind would make many of these decisions, how they would sit there and think, well, there's this one game mode that only requires a tiny tweak to make it a proper functioning and fun, entertaining game mode, so what should we do? Let's remove it from the game. And that's Siege, because a lot of the issues that even the devs point out was people would just spam airstrikes and like swarms and stuff. Just disable them in those game modes. It's really that simple. Or just disable the depots other than healing and maybe hard suits. Because hard suits, people would spam hard suits on either side. So honestly, just removing the depot completely in that mode to make it much more team-based and less reliant on the depot would have just made it perfect. You can do that in the custom settings. You can turn off that by yourself to make your own server. So why couldn't you guys do it for that game mode entirely? But that's my kind of little anger rant of this game, because it's such something to me that it was started my FPS career, and it was something magical to me at the time, and it still is something that will live as an example of a amazing free-to-play game. And it just infuriates me how they treated it. And to me, if you think that they treated this game well and they did a good job with it after a certain period of time, probably like when they stopped having the PC and they did parity, then I think you're blind. Honestly, it's my opinion. You don't have to agree with me. Another thing to touch on, that everything in the PC store is free. The PS4 store is not free. There's a lot of stuff in the PC store that you couldn't get originally. I think they just added everything that's ever been in the game, because I see all these new camos and effects and helmets, like the Blacklight Pro helmet and stuff that you couldn't get before, that now you have access to. And I'm going to be recording something for this video, obviously, in the background, to be filler. So I guess I'm going to probably be messing with some of that cool stuff. So you'll probably see it. But in reality, it was fun while it lasted. This was the FPS game that me and my friends had for such a long time until I decided to dookie on it. And I will never forget how amazing this game was back in the day. And even today, I still think it stands out as something different with such, mechanics like HRV and these hard suits. It was a Titanfall before Titanfall that they could have really built on with the HRV and whatnot. So it was fun. I would enjoy it while it lasts. I will definitely get this video out before the game closes in exactly a month from today, since I'm recording this on the February 11th. But it was a fun ride, and if you guys want to join my channel server, which is what I did have I made a Blacklight server specifically to try to revive this game in some way, shape, or form, hoping that they do something with it, and you get this. I have about 40 people on the Blacklight server that I will be transferring over to my main server. I will be molding that server from the Blacklight into my channel server. So if you do want to join that, I will put it down in the description below. You can join there. It's just basically going to be focused around my channel, giving feedback. We'll still have a place for Blacklight and for many different games, so you can find people who you want to play with and whatnot. So I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. I'm sure in reality nobody enjoyed this video considering what the topic is, but I will try to get at least one video out on Blacklight before it ends, and that's definitely going to be this one, if not a couple more, maybe gameplay with some of the new stuff that I'm just going to mess around with. But if you guys enjoyed this video, drop a like down below. If you didn't, you know what to do. If you guys want to see more videos like this, gameplay, talks, discussion, and some game reviews actually coming out hopefully sometime soon, go ahead and hit that juicy subscribe button and the little notification bell right next to it. And I will catch you guys on the next one.